Hi guys. So something happened yesterday that actually forced me to make this video. We actually wrote the history by sending a couple of astronauts into the space on board a spacecraft of a private organization. And if you know what I'm talking of, I'm talking about SpaceX and Elon Musk. Now, no one dreamed that. And there was only this boy, this man who had this strange dream of making colonies onto the Mars. And that dream is what pushed him all the while up till here, where he and his company has become the first private organization to send man onto the space station. He dreamed when no one else did. People said that he is mad. People said that it is undoable. People said that whatever he is thinking is totally crazy. But then, if you know, even Steve Jobs said, those who are crazy enough to think are the ones who actually change the world. And he is one of those guys. So, today, through this video, I just want to instill one thing into you, that be crazy. Dream big. For you, as of now, the only responsibility, so to say, is that of studying. And if you cannot do that properly, believe me, in life, you will never be able to cross those hurdles which require that kind of craziness, weirdness, the zeal inside to really jump high, take a leap of faith, and then go and cross that hurdle. After watching this video today, I want you to have this one thing inside your mind, the thing that you want the most, the thing that you think you will want the most, the thing that you think will give you the happiness you require. Be it getting qualified into an IIT, be it getting into admission into NEET and getting into AIMS and all, or be it topping your board exam, be it getting into NLSU Bangalore for law, be it getting into the best of best BCom colleges, maybe SRCC. Get that dream inside you. Start dreaming, for God's sake, because if you don't dream, you will never achieve that. इस वीडियो को देखने के बाद अपने अंदर से ये सब जो एक्सक्यूजेस हैं कि कल पढ़ लेंगे, मम्मी बीमार है, पापा बीमार है, या कुछ और हो गया, भाई बीमार है, भाई ने डिस्टर्ब कर दिया, कुछ भी हो गया, ये सब एक्सक्यूजेस आपके बाहर हो जाने चाहिए. बिकॉज believe me, you have the power to change all of it, but you are not using that power. You are not really putting in 100% of your efforts into it. आप अगर छोटी छोटी चीजों से डिस्ट्रैक्ट होते रहोगे तो बिलीव मी, आप बड़ी चीजों को कभी अचीव नहीं कर पाओगे. लाइफ इज नॉट, आई एग्री, लाइफ इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट स्टडीज, बट देन if we don't get that zeal right now, which can be done through studies, we'll always be suffering and we'll always be losing big things in life. The grades that you get today are a result of whatever studies or hard work you have put in yesterday and the day before that and the day before that and the day before that. Now, if you haven't put that much of effort, how can you expect good grades? So every one of us thinks that, yeah, that person always stops, he doesn't study, but that is all fake. He or she, that person has been studying for days and days and days, and you haven't. So hence, that is the guy who will top and get into the IIT or get into NEET or get into best of best law college, BCom college, etc. And you will be the one who will be left, only because you never had put in that much amount of hard work, only because you never took responsibility of yourself. So all that I want you to do today after watching this video is to take responsibility of your career, get into the driving seat and start driving towards your goal. And it is not that difficult. Just start putting in efforts which are smartly put in. I don't want you to put in efforts in the wrong direction. Think of a direction, the right direction. Don't go by what society says. I've seen so many students who are doing NEET, who are doing engineering, all because the society said. In fact, I was one of the students who did engineering because the society said. But then I don't want you to do it now. Now there is a lot of information which is available to you. Think it through. Just think which career you want to go for, and the career should be the one that gives you happiness. Maybe it is becoming a YouTuber, maybe it is becoming a guitarist, a dancer, a footballer, a singer, a guy, a lawyer, a doctor. Whatsoever career gives you that kind of satisfaction, happiness, and feeling of success, go for that. There's no point becoming an engineer when you don't want to become an engineer, and the only thing why you are becoming an engineer is to think after becoming an engineer what do you want to do. So there's no point in doing that. Stop getting into that rat race. Try to find a way of your own. शेर हमेशा अकेला ही चलता है जंगल में, कभी 10 भेड़ियों बकरियों के साथ नहीं चलेगा. So get out of that herd mentality, get out of that mentality of rat race. Step into the shoes that you want to wear for whole of your life. Talk to people. They will help you, they will make you understand what that career demands out of you, and then set an aim for you and then start following it. It has to start from this point that I have to top in my board exams, and then it will evolve into I have to get into the best of best law college, engineering college, etc., etc. But you have to start. You have to start somewhere, and that starting point is right now. We are already into this state of lockdown, into this state of COVID-19. Things any which ways are very tough, and it is tough for every one of us. It is not only tough for you, but believe me, there are students who are taking the full use of the opportunity given to you in form of time, and are trying to make the best use of it and moving towards their goal. But if we are sitting here and thinking, hey, we are into this situation which we can't control and we have to just sit and lie down the entire day and do nothing, then believe me, you are at fault. Towards the end of these 6 months, next 6 months, you will be nothing. You will be left with nothing. So the only thing that you can do is start studying. Give it more than 100% of efforts. Time has already passed. So much of time has already passed. It's already June now. By October, you have to finish your syllabus, and then you have to start revising for the next 6 months. I believe schools will still not open for another couple of months, so you have very less time with you, and you have to make sure that you make the most of it. It doesn't matter whose fault it was, whether you didn't have had time that day, whether your mother's health was not good, whether your parents had a fight, whether you had a fight with your brother, whether your sister fell ill. It doesn't matter whose fault it was, because it is your responsibility to fix it. It doesn't matter that you failed that day because of the fault of these many people. It doesn't matter because that you didn't study that day because of fault of all these people. It doesn't matter that all day you were sitting and trying to help these people, and that's the reason why you didn't get good grades. It doesn't matter. What matters is what have you done to fix it. It's okay to fail once, but it is not okay to fail again and again and again. It is okay to waste your, maybe use your time in doing something else for one day, but that doesn't mean that you keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, because you are the one who can fix it, and you have to fix it, because at the end of the day, everything else will remain where it is. It is your career which will be at stake, and hence you cannot, under any circumstance, just lie down and think that things are happening, I don't have any control over it, and hence I cannot do anything. Start doing, start fighting, start running towards your goal. It is high time. Time once gone will never come back. Make sure that you study for 10 hours a day minimum in this time of lockdown. Only then you will be able to beat the best of best who is fighting for that same seat, that same tag of both topper, that same tag of an IIT, that same tag of a guy who gets into AIMS. So we all are fighting for that. And if you have to be one amongst that, or maybe the leader of the pack, you have to act as a leader of the pack. Start making the right choices. Stop getting your mind corrupted with a lot of these social media things. Leave it for 6 months, and you will see the results. It's an addiction, I understand. But then if you don't do anything now, it will remain with you forever. Time is right now when you can do something. Start making those small steps, taking those small steps, because these steps will be the only ones who will actually take you to your goal. बूंद बूंद से ही सागर बनेगा. आप आज 10 मिनट 15 मिनट 20 मिनट पढ़ना तो स्टार्ट करिए. धीरे धीरे आप 1 घंटा 4 घंटा 6 घंटा 10 घंटे भी पहुंचेंगे. बट इफ यू डोंट स्टार्ट नाउ यू नेवर गेट देयर. रातों रात कुछ नहीं बदलेगा. ऐसा नहीं हो जाएगा कि आप कल उठोगे और 10 घंटे पढ़ने लग जाओगे. वो कभी नहीं हो सकता. You have to start now. Start with bit by bit, and then you see where it takes you. I think that's where I will like to end now. And I really do hope that you take all of these things very seriously and really put in your hard work and all your efforts into first setting a goal and then doing things to achieve that goal. In case you need anything else from my side, any other talk that you want me to do, please do leave that in the comment section. I'll be back with the same talk as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.